Hello, beautiful people. How are you doing? Are we good? I hope we're good, gang. It is a lovely sunny day here in England, and I've decided I'd rather retreat inside and apparently bite my tongue. That hurt. How are we all? Metabolic, mate, thank you so much for the 26 months of the Prime. MD Games, mate, thank you for 10 months of being a key player channel member on YouTube. I don't even have channel memberships have been up for longer than 10 months. So I appreciate you, mate. Thank you so much for the ongoing support. And also, James's Pingu, 22 months of the Prime. I love you all. A little disappointed it isn't Einstein known for a third stream in a row. I'll be honest, someone raised a great point. I do actually read the live stream comments. Yeah, if you're watching, the VOD after the fact, I do see your comments. Someone said that they go hiking and they download the streams to watch later. So when it has the same name, it confuses them. So just for that person, I'm now going to name the streams every day. And I'm very sorry because I hadn't really considered that people download entire streams and listen to them. But actually, now that I think about it, it makes complete sense. Imagine listening to my soothing tones on a hike. That'd be good. I'm all about that. Go Leafs, go. Oh, Zach, I'm a very happy chap today. You can tell my mood for the streams based on how the Leafs have done in the hockey. I'm not taking down this shirt till, I was going to say till the Leafs win the cup, but until the playoff runs over. You know, let's not get, it's 2-0 up in the second round. Let's not get too carried away just yet. But what a time. What a time. Hey, Smalley, hope you're well. So you know how you have Mark the Space as your son. As a fellow Small, can I adopt Azri? I think you can, mate. You can have him as your son in goal. I download the stream when you hit the gym. Fair. I've just ordered lubricant, chat, for my treadmill at home. I've stepped in the scales and gone, fuck it out. Time to get back in shape. I was going to say for the summer. Probably a bit late for that. It's the 8th of May. But you got treadmill lubricant coming. I know that's a sexy sentence, isn't it? I'm having a very good day, gang. A very, very good day. Stayed up watching the hockey. It was a good old time. Oh. Can we all just agree? Fuck the Florida Panthers. Can we all just agree that, like, as a collective? I've never seen so many people seemingly want the Leafs to win a playoff series. It's very confusing. I don't really know what to think. I don't even know what to think. Like, the Leafs, like, they might actually be the preferred team to win a playoff game for the first time ever, at least since I've been following the team. For people who don't watch the ice hockey, the Panthers... I'm not going to say the Panthers are dirty. Just, you know, look at some clips and make up your own mind. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say. Hockey in Florida confuses me. I mean, Smalley, they have two teams who are relatively successful. I want to say it's a popular sport in that part of the world. I hated Marchand before he went to the Panthers. I hate him even more now. Although Wall did sell a great dive to make it look like he got slew-footed by Marchand behind the net, which I respect. But I'll tell you what, my sleeping pattern, not the best it's ever been thanks to playoff hockey, but that's good. That is good. Maybe start the playing times on players whilst waiting for players to catch up, people to catch up. Actually, you know what? That's a great idea. Instead of me just waffling, is there any players whose playing time chat needs to be updated here? Like, players like Keita would be in our interest to try and lower his playing time. Even if it's just a tiny bit. And the good news is, I'm going to be able to do it for him. Ludwig has to have his playing time reduced. I'm confused as to what to do with Ludwig here, because I actually think he's a very good player. He's, like... It's one of those things where if he had 3.5 or 4-star potential, I'd be rushing him into the team and trying to play him more, but he doesn't, so it's hard to kind of justify rushing him in. Interesting to note, he'll complain about being demoted to youngster, but he'll go from star player to breakthrough prospect just fine. I found that in Football Manager this year, if you sign young players, like where you sign them and then promise them they're not going to be a really big squad player, it's actually relatively easy within a few months to lower like their playing time without them getting too arsey, which is quite nice. Martin is one of those guys you love to have on your team and hate on any other team. As a Leafs fan, I don't know if I'd even love him if he came to my team. I'm rooting for Florida purely because the Leafs beat Ottawa and I'm petty. The Sens were going to get beaten by whoever they got drawn against, but I respect the pettiness. I do respect the pettiness. I don't know if there's anyone else here who needs to have their playing time reduced. Like maybe in Killy, if I could get his playing time down to like regular starter, it's maybe in my interest. To be fair, I've actually not got anyone listed as a star player. Look how many of my players are just like regular starters or fringes. It's definitely making the job of keeping players happier a lot easier, which, I mean, I'm never going to complain about because let's be honest, Football Manager sometimes feels nonsensical with playing time, doesn't it? Smalley, dude, 33 months of the Prime. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much for the ongoing support. Hypothetically speaking, could the Leafs bottle it from here? Hello, do you know who the Toronto Maple Leafs are? Absolutely. I mean, look, I'm delighted the Leafs are 2-0 up in the series against the Panthers, but both games at home, Panthers favourites going into the series, you'd be fucking stupid to think that there's no chance of a comeback. Pardon my French. Hello, mate. I've been experimenting with player growth and I'm not finding good development despite getting good minutes and good performances. Am I doing something wrong? I don't know what experimenting you're doing, but playing time and performances definitely feed into player development. Yo, Jack, this new stream time is going to be first time watching live this week. I hope, Rowan, you've been able to catch the YouTube videos. I do appreciate, for those of you who are kind of accustomed to the midday streams, it's a bit of a culture shock. But ultimately, with my midday upload spot for YouTube videos, like, I can't stream at the same time. Like, the way that the YouTube algorithm works, it absolutely kills the videos when I stream at the same time. I hope people have been watching and enjoying the new series. I appreciate it. It's a bit of a change in pace from what I've done before, but I'm really, really enjoying it as something a bit different. Do I have any youth players on higher playing times? Let's have a look-see. Also, how good are my squad views, chat? If there are no custom views in the next Football Manager, we are boned, is what I'm going to say. I'm like, if there's no custom views in the next Football Manager, please let me come in and consult on them, Football Manager. I feel like of all, you know, like how people have their specializations in life. I would like to think, and I'd say this with some confidence, and it might sound a bit big-headed in a weird way. I reckon I am. My views always get the most downloads. I feel like I am the best qualified person on planet Earth to tell you what should go on different views in Football Manager if you were Sports Interactive. Like, if you were like, there's no custom squad views to the new Football Manager, we need to work out what the default views are going to be that we offer people. Like, of everyone on planet Earth, consult with me. That sounds really, really big-headed. But I actually think it's justified. I think that's one of the few things I could say of absolute confidence. Does that sound big-headed, or is that like a fair comment? I've been doing custom views for Football Manager for over a decade, and they are always, well, when they're on the Steam Workshop, they were always the most downloaded views. Obviously, now Football Manager's like on Epic and stuff, so I do them in video form instead. We'll have to see. I'm doing very good, Gildy. Very, very good. The Leafs won last night, so I'm just in a good mood. Hi, Jack. Without trying to spoil the journey, Magic say, did I notice the marks in the Media Dream 11? I did indeed. What's the rep stars now? 1.5. 1.5 stars. But it's going up. It's going up. Right, I've sorted out all the playing time. Seattle Sounders have won the Western Conference. Who was Schmid playing for, chat? Who did I sell Schmid to? I actually can't remember. I want to go and check on Sebi boy. Where's Schmetz? I don't know why I was saying Schmid. Schmetz! Where is Schmetz? Where is he? Here he is. The Schmetz. I want him back. I believe Nashville wants somewhere between 14 and 17 million. Schmetz, a homegrown player, is important to Nashville, and this is reflected in his asking price. They want a wage between 50,000 and 65,000. I mean, he'll actually talk to me now, so that's good. I'm just not convinced that 15 million is a good deal. And I think that's probably a fair statement. Do I know if anyone at the FM World Cup uses your custom view? At the FM World Cup, we weren't allowed to use custom views. But during the setup day, we were able to recreate our own views. I have a notepad somewhere from the World Cup. I actually don't know where it is. And I had to write out all the views that we were going to use. I'm trying to think where it is, the notepad. I don't think I chucked it. I had a notepad for the World Cup because we weren't allowed to take any custom files, like for the integrity of the game in terms of so people couldn't load up stuff on the PCs via USB. So I had to write out all my views and create them myself. Can we throw to make the lower European competitions? Chat, I really don't like that idea. I don't like the concept of throwing on purpose. I'd rather be patient than throw to go down a European competition that might not even work. It'd be better if the point system hidden on the editor was available to help see progression. What do you mean, Phil, by the point system? Sorry, I think you wrote that a minute ago, so I missed the context. I don't want to tank for a better draft pick, chat. We're not tanking in Football Manager. Have you sold Schmetz's release clause, or would I get the 50% back? I think I would get the 50% back. Oh, there's a few more sell-ons here that weren't here before, like Walter Villas. Ooh, tempting. Do I think that Walter Villa will ever be sold on for £5 million? I think he probably could be. He's on a 5-year deal. I actually think he's worth being patient with because I stifled his development and I think he could still improve. That one's not worth selling. Jose Benitez, that one is not worth selling. The Fiera, £39,000, not worth selling. Shepherd is still only $2 million for his. None of these release clauses are worth selling. Oh, you mean the rep system, Phil? I mean, to be fair, with custom skinning, you can turn stuff that is star ratings into numbers. Personally, I think the star rating system is fine. Like, the reputation for clubs being out at 10,000 is, like, really for the granularity of world football and when you're trying to sort out teams, like, for balancing the entire database. I actually think stars for reputation make enough sense. But, like, for example, the skin I use displays national youth ratings as a number out of 200 instead of showing a star rating or just nothing. So there is ways that you can, like, have hidden information like that shown in Football Manager. Okay, right. We've got Glasses, then we've got Dynamo. Now, Dynamo, like, if we beat them, we'll be on 10 points, and that's probably enough to make the knockouts. But they've actually won 2 games of their own against Shakhtar and Bruges. That's not going to be a freebie. But if we beat them, we're in a great spot. If we don't beat them, fucking panic, pardon my French. But we have Man U and Real Madrid back-to-back, and I'd have to win against one of them, which does feel unlikely. Blood Devil, dude, thank you so much for the 22 months, mate. I appreciate you. 10 years in, there's still no Gibraltarian Wonder Kids. No. Gibraltar has a population of 30,000 people. Like, Football Manager does balance the production of Wonder Kids and, like, players' potential. Kind of considering, like, population. Like, being real for a moment, if you have a city, like, what are the odds of a country of 30,000 people producing a Champions League quality player? Like, think about that as in the form of a city. Like, it's very, very slim. It's not that kind of unusual. Population means nothing. Look at India. I mean, I'm talking about in the context of Football Manager. Population absolutely means something. I don't even know what that is as an argument. Also, there's reasons why football isn't as popular in India. Well, why football in India is fucked. You've got 2 divisions competing to be the number 1. Cricket is the biggest sport in the country and will overshadow anything that happens in the world of football. I mean, I completely agree. Look at China. Population isn't everything. In Football Manager, it absolutely is. That is a mental take. Oh, I don't have enough Hope Grow players, chat. I don't want to drop Cliff because I'm biased. Let's stick Cliff up top for this game. I am playing Dynamo midweek, so I probably should rotate things around here. In Football Manager, Gibraltar has a youth rating of 35 out of 200, which is really low. Like, there are no countries with 1 out of 200. Combine that with its population of 30,000 and low youth importance. Even for a club like my own, with 5-star youth recruitment, that isn't going to magically manifest like a Gibraltarian wonder kid, sadly. In my save game that's like 80 years in the future managing in Gibraltar, there's been 1 Gibraltarian player produced who had the potential to play in a Champions League game. like at a high level. What are your thoughts on Arteta's comments about Arsenal winning based on the last 2 years? I mean, look, Arsenal are like any great Netflix series. There's always another season. Look, don't get me wrong, Donnarumma was absolutely quality. Didn't win. Scored 1 goal across 2 legs. You're never going to win a game in the Champions League with 1 goal across 2 legs. I'm sorry. Sorry, Mikel. But if he's happy with where they're going, then that's okay. When do arrows on player development reset? I think it's based on, like, has the player improved in the last month? But it's not like the kind of thing that is, like, expressly communicated. I think the China experiment has shown you can't build football from the top down. It has to be from the grassroots up. I don't know. China's just different. Like, there isn't really, like, there is a football culture in China, but, like, it's very... I think one of the things that people don't really discuss is one of the reasons why Chinese football kind of failed as an experiment is because there's just other aspects of other sports in China that have just been a bigger focus. Like when the Olympics was hosted in Beijing, there was like the focus on producing athletes. Like there's a reason why China's unreal at like gymnastics. Like China is world class at various different sports, or has world class individuals. That's not to say they've not underperformed with the football stuff, but I feel like that it's weird. It's a cultural thing where football isn't like the aspirational sport to be great at in China. And, like, football as a career isn't, like, an aspirational career that children are, like, kind of driven into, if that makes sense. How do you feel about annexing Spain to increase the amount of available Gibraltarian under kids? It's tempting, but I feel like the colonial years are beyond us. I say us as if we're all British here. I feel like we need to hold off the annexation when we can. Do I think the Saudi League will last? Yes. I don't think if you don't think the Saudi League will last, I don't think you realise how much money the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia has. Okay, nearly on a net free and chill already, or net free and flee. Freitas, Bosch, F1, we're loving it. I feel a bit bad for Glasses. I definitely should have rotated the team more here, but it was about sending a message. But yeah, I don't know, like... It's weird because China, they threw money at football, but the reality is football has not been a focus for China in a long old time now. Like, you just have to look at some of the football clubs in China that have folded and the general state of Chinese football. I realize not many people know the general state of Chinese football. You've had multiple top teams fold. There's a lot of teams that are tied to government, kind of, not government invested companies, but basically, the way China operates, they have their fingers in every pie. And you just have to look at stuff like the Evergrande group, who owned Guangzhou Evergrande, which was like the most successful team in Chinese football, which now have just completely folded and dissolved. I mean, I'm not going to get into the housing market collapse in China of the last 5 years, because it's a Football Manager stream. But football, the way in which football was invested into in China and the way in which football clubs are owned and ran in China is not really like any other country in the world. And there is just a general lack of stability. I think it's safe to say. Can we get a third goal, please? How have we not scored 3? We're washed, chat. We're washed. I think sometimes there's quite a European-centric view on things when it comes to, like, sport, where it's like football is viewed as the aspirational sport to be really good at by the vast majority of people, especially football fans. Whereas depending on countries, like India, it's cricket. In China, it's gymnastics. It's like a big focus. Like different countries have different sports that like they aspire to do well at. It's one of the reasons why the USA, despite having the population and the funding that it has, like until very recent years, and even now you could argue they're not actually producing results on the pitch with their players, even though they have players of quality. Like it's... You need to have more than just money and investment in football for the infrastructure to work. There's a whole culture around it that has to be built up that money can't really deliver. China's like a funny country when it comes to sports. Like, I just need to check something before I want to make sure I get the years right on this. Yeah, so when the Winter Olympics was in China in 2022, I was checking what year the Winter Olympics was in China. China wanted to have a good ice hockey team to represent them at the Winter Olympics. So what they did was they contacted the Russian league, the KHL, and got a team that's based in China that competes in the Russian Hockey League, and filled it with Canadian and Russian players that they would give Chinese citizenship to after 3 years, so that team would be full of like non-Chinese people who'd lived in the country long enough playing for the Chinese KHL team to then represent the country at the Winter Olympics. So if you were to look at the Chinese Winter Olympics team, I don't even know if they qualified, actually. I'm trying to remember. I think they did. But if you were to look at the Chinese Winter Olympics team in 2022 for the hockey, it's just full of Canadians and Russians who just played in the Chinese. I think the team still exists, actually, in the KHL. I won't pretend I watch a load of the KHL or I'm familiar. But it's just quite funny as an approach. So I've made some subs. When the subs go through, we'll skip through. Got my tier 20 team up to the for the first time. Hey, Hypoxia, that's sick. How many years did that take you? How was it? I'm trying to find the I don't know if I can find the Chinese ice hockey team. Like, to show you how funny their team is, because their team was quite amusing. I don't think I can find it, sadly. They finished 12th place, so, you know, it was really worth all the investment. They finished 12th place out of 12 at the Winter Olympics. I think we had a little F. Are we back? Twitch, did we have an F there, or was that a YouTube exclusive F? Actually, I could see the F was my end there, too. I think that was my internet having half a moment. But I don't think it went down. I think we're back. Just a little bit of lag. Okay. We've made subs. The subs have scored. Let's get out of it. Sorry to the people of Glasses. I say that like it's not the same people who are the people of Gibraltar. 14-0. That's solid. McKay George, mate, thank you so much for the 34 months. That is a long-ass time. I appreciate you, mate. Freitas, by the way, got 7 goals there. He's had a lovely time. Our record is 16 goals for a win. I was wondering if 7 goals was the record for goals scored. But I don't think it is. Although apparently Cipollina prefers Garcia to Lamine Yamal. Smart. Hard agree. 67 wins in a row, chat. What are we doing for 69? That's what we've got to ask ourselves. Right. We're taking on Dynamo in this next game. I'm hoping NDIA is going to be fit. I dropped him for that league game because he had a little knock. He should be back, but there's going to be no Llewellyn at left back. I'll probably play Heaven there over Duru, to be fair. Oh, that was a record, by the way. 7 goals in a game. He beat Madashan De Silva's record of 6. Chat, how is Madashan doing? Shall we check? Oh, he's still just chilling in Sri Lanka. Look at that. What a career he's had. Double hat-trick in Gibraltar. Did not elaborate. Went back to Sri Lanka. What a boy. Right. This is the must-win game. This is the must-win game. Away from home, a win here. And we're pretty much guaranteed a spot in the knockouts, which is good because our last 2 games are awful against Manchester United and Real Madrid. So it's probably in our interest to do well early. Apparently teams want Ndong. He's already got like a long-term deal. He doesn't want to sign a new one. Oh, chap. He's keeping his options open till after AFCON. It's AFCON this year. When do I find out what players are going to AFCON? Because, if I have a load of players at AFCON for the last 2 knockout stage games in January, winning this next game is even more important. Like, really, really important. Right. People are clambering for a prediction. I don't know if there's any mods around to do a prediction. Can I see in the rule? Well, I know that I'm going to have players at AFCON. It's just a case of who's going, and I don't know yet. Hi, Jack. On my Gibraltar save, I could offer the Gibraltar manager a role and stole his job. I have looked at that as an option. It wasn't an option for me when I checked. Yeah, I can't offer him a job, sadly. Also, Mason Groves has been made Gibraltar captain. How has he got 17 caps already? That's mad. They've not won in a while. Do you reckon they'll sack the manager soon? Like, surely you sack him off after this. Beat Scotland, didn't win another game. All I'm saying is I could do better. I feel like there's some missing games here, or maybe there's not. Maybe they're in a smaller group for World Cup qualifiers. I could fix them. Can I block players from attending AFCON? No. I can't call a threat on their plane so it doesn't take off, sadly. That would be good, though, wouldn't it? Just not the whole calling a threat thing. Scotland, by the way, finished second. One of their 2 defeats was against Gibraltar. At home as well. That is wild. Right. This is group stage game number 6, everyone. Let's get it saved. Right. It's time. The must-win game. If AFCON is happening and it's going to decimate my first team for the last 2 games of the Champions League, a win here, getting us onto 10 points now, is absolutely essential. Dynamo are there for the taking, but they have the exact same record as us. Their goal difference is significantly worse, however. Also, we are in a fortuitous position where, looking at things here, Palmer's back, and we're pretty much at full strength with one exception. Graham Llewellyn is suspended. So we've got to consider that. But the rest of the team for this game is absolutely full strength. And we need a win really, really badly. It's going to be Aidan Heaven at left-back over Duru. I do feel like left-back is the one area of the team where I think maybe I could do better. Maybe I could strengthen it up. I did weigh up the idea of moving Uatara to left-back, then playing Perez at right-back, but he's not really wowed me there. And Aidan Heaven's had his days in Europe in the past. But we'll see what we can do. We're away from home. We're on the road. Let's get a result here. Let's do it, chat. There's no roof to inspire us. There's just Dave and 2 other friends who have turned up for the 3-man away day. Immediately encourage. I have to win this game. I can't express enough. This is as must-win as it gets. Our last 2 games are against Real Madrid and Manchester United. What are we doing there? And Killy's got a knock. He's lost out. Do I take off Nkili this early? I kind of feel like I have to. I could bring in Perez. I'm going to bring in Bath. Purely for the set-piece threat that he has. Like Devin Bath as an absolute slab of a forehead. And I now need it to help us defend. The ball's whipped in. That is concerning. If I have to play Manchester United and Real Madrid in the last 2 games and I have a team at AFCON, that's going to be so problematic. Hassan whips it in. How does he volley this here? Who missed their header? Keita! It ain't looking good, is what I'll say early on here. We've done nothing. We have done absolutely nothing. I am concerned, everyone. I'm going to say it aloud now. A draw's not really enough, but at this point, anything is better than losing this game, and Dong inspire me. Iwatara, what are you doing? That is an awful run. We are going to press immediately here and try and force a turnover. We've got so many players high up the pitch swarming. If they beat our press, though, we are in trouble. That's an awful pass. How's he missed? Sorry, how's he missed it? I wasn't even paying attention. I was just having my own little daydream. Oh, my word. He has to score it. He has to score it. Now we have to do it again. Tunkara bursting through the middle. What is that? Look at the match momentum. It has completely shifted since they've scored. We've had an F. Are we back, YouTube? Everyone's writing F. It's okay, I've spotted it. I love when everyone writes F and I can see they're writing F, so I know the internet's not actually dead. We're back! We're back, Twitch. Hello. Hello, Twitch. I'll pause. Don't you worry. It's annoying for you and it's annoying for me, right, when the internet blips. You know it's really annoying for? Editor Harrison. Editor Harrison has to download both halves of the VOD and put them together. We've just got a corner. We've just got a corner for those who missed it. Freitas. 2 minutes left half. Momentum has shifted. Bath is there. I've put him on the pitch for that, and he's headed it wide. Look at the match momentum. It has swung like a pendulum. I mean, let's be completely frank here. They've had one chance, and they've taken it. What was that? Do better. The temptation to go for this game early is kind of real. I'm really tempted to go for it and switch to this system. And Dong is in danger of being booked, and to be honest, hasn't played that well. I could play Palmer as a complete forward. That's probably an option here. And then, what would I do? I'd probably bring in a logo and play Tunkara out wide. Tunkara at wide midfielder is really, really good. A logo at Regista, like he's learning this role. He's picked up pretty quickly. Really, really good creative player. I feel like we need some inspiration in the middle. That is what we need in this game here. We need inspiration. Encourage the players. Look at the stats. We'll go more attacking as well. I mean, a draw's probably not enough here. I probably have to win this game. And we are just not finding a way through right now, which is kind of concerning. Palmer's picked up a knock. I'm going to have to take him off. If in doubt, Cliff Garcia. That's what I've learned over the years. If in doubt, Cliff Garcia. I'm going to bring in Perez as well. We're already playing pretty attacking. Just not creating anything in this game. We've got 25 minutes. We've had 11 shots, 4 on target. They've done nothing after their goal, by the way. I need a moment of magic. I need someone to stand up and inspire. The risk is, obviously, we're going more attacking now. We're going to leave ourselves open at the back for chances like this. Am I not making the knockout this year? Am I not making the knockout this year because of this game? I'm not going to beat Real Madrid or Manchester United. Dynamo are about to win 3 out of their first 6 games. Fair play to them. They've been good. I mean, they have just taken their chances that have come. There's 10 minutes left. I need heroes. I need heroes. I need inspiration. Latifi. Onto the left you go. Inside forward on attack. A logo. I'm going to play him on centre mid on attack. I mean, the thing is, I've just got to go for it now, haven't I? There's not really a choice at this point. Fullback on attack. Fullback on attack. Stay wider, cut inside, dribble more. That's all fine. Bath should be on hold position. I mean, I've used all my subs. I've really gone for this game, and it's not changed the tide of this match at all. What a frustrating game of football so far. I mean, obviously, we're challenging for the Champions League with a budget of £15,000 for our highest earners. Like, our wage budget is that of, like, a championship club. But to not create anything in this game is beyond frustrating. We're going to have to cause a massive upset in one of our last 2 games to have any chance of making the knockouts, and even that might not be enough. Dynamo win 2-0. I mean, we were the better team. Their goalie's got man of the match, which I think is quite telling. That is just an unfortunate game, I'm afraid to say. We dropped down to 21st. 7 points for sure isn't going to be enough. I have to beat Real Madrid or Manchester United. And if I'm correct, and I've got a load of players going to AFCON, that is going to be a problemo. Ludwig is unhappy that I've just not been using you. The whole team's benefited from your versatility. I don't know why he's crying so much, but he can just keep crying. He's contracted for 2 years. Oh, that's a frustrating game. I mean, the issue we've got is I have all this money, but I actually can't attract players with it because our reputation is so low. As soon as we hit like a break point with our reputation, I'm going to be able to sign so many new players. But we're a little way away from that right now. Okay, my best 11-2 has not been updated in years, so I was wondering if it was even updated. It is not. I'm hoping that I've not got too many players at AFCON, but I already know that I do, so I'm not sure what I'm expecting. What do you do in that kind of game, chat? What would you do in that Dynamo game? We had more shots than them. Their goalie got man of the match. We didn't even see that many highlights, but I feel like I went pretty attacking at the end, really going for it. Like, sometimes you do just have games in Football Manager where you change all the personnel, you change the formation, and it just doesn't work. I mean, I think it's easy to forget, right, that, like, although Dynamo are one of the smaller teams in Europe, like, relatively speaking, they still have significantly more money and pull than me. Like, their highest earners on £20,000. Like, our wage structure is like a championship club. When does AFCON squads typically get announced? I usually don't build teams with loads of African players because of AFCON. But it's like, I'll be honest, I've never really had to deal with it, like, beyond like 1 or 2 players because of it. So I don't know what to expect here. Oh, F1 pretend it never happened. Is that the solution? All this interest from all the Saudi teams in my players. Didn't experience this in the original Apex saves. All right, I am going to rotate the team a little bit here. I mean, some of it's forced rotation anyway. I kind of, I want to give the youngsters as many minutes as possible where I can. It's easy to forget how young our team is, to be fair. Where is a logo? A logo's going to come in and play at Regista more. I kind of want to play Kalinowski, but it means dropping in Dong. Although Dong's played a lot, we can definitely drop him for a game. Right. Oh, I don't have enough homegrown players again. I keep having to put Zeffirino on the bench just to hit the homegrown quota of 4 players. Am I right in thinking it's this year that we're about to have a load of players hit homegrown? Yeah, it is. I've got 7 players all getting homegrown at club this year. So that's going to help with the squad management. Can Kalinowski be given a face? He's got to earn his face, chat. I've already said this before. He has to earn his face. He's got to show me that he's the real deal. I'm not sure what he has to do. He has to get me to stand up and clap. I'm like that hard to please father. He'll earn it. It's like a Disney movie. He'll earn his face at the end of the movie when he's done something great. I hate the fact they're playing with like the 7-man defensive formation. I hate mini clip. But with our superior quality, we should just be able to carve them open. In a weird way, maybe not having the stress of the knockouts is a good thing. I'm really huffing the copium. I am hitting the copium bong today, metaphorically, to be clear. I dread to think what our team's going to look like for the last 2 games. Like the last 2 games of the Champions League against Real Madrid and Manchester United were going to be tough anyway. They are going to be even tougher if half my team's missing, which I think it will be. Right, we've not scored against Mini Clip inside 15 minutes. At what point do I start panicking about this game too? Tunkara, Palmer, Elogo, to Cabrera. We're chilling. Half time we start panicking. Okay, noted. Is Mini Clip still up, chat? Like, I know Flash player got deleted and stuff, but does the Mini Clip domain still work? Because I feel like 8-Ball Pool was on Mini Clip and that does still exist. That was a good goal, by the way. Lovely. Love that. More of that, please, Tunkara. I'm going to Google Mini Clip. I'm asking you guys the question like I can't just Google it myself. Mini Clip. They literally have Agario. Oh, wait, Agario is Mini Clip. They still have 8-Ball Pool. I used to love 8-Ball Pool back in the day. I'm not very good at it. Wait, can you just play it? Oh my God, chat, talk me out of it. Play as a guest. Oh, what am I doing? I don't want to go in a game. I'm in a game, chat. Bloody hell, 1 sec. We'll pause Football Manager. Sorry, I didn't realise this was going to put me in a game. I'll be completely honest. This is more important than Mons Calpe. If we're playing Mini Clip, maybe it's a good idea to literally play Mini Clip. I'll put it here. Drag to release. Is that a good shot? I've made an error. This guy knows what he's doing. Is there not sound for this game? I'm striped. Chat, I'm fucked. I am fucked. This guy knows what he's doing. Look at him. Oh, he's missed it. Right, we're back in it. Right. Oh, the thing is, we've only got this one dangling. We've only got one little dangler. Get in there! Right, do I just smash it? Is it an if in doubt, just smash vibe? I think it is. Go in. How's that not... Okay, we've got the pockets covered by yellow, and purple's got this one covered. That's good. Right, we're locked in now, chat. We got this pocket covered. His balls are not in good spots here. I should win this from it. If I don't win this from here, I've bottled it. I never really played this game that much. I had a friend who was an absolute fiend at it. As if he's fluked that in. Fuck off. Fuck off. I've already handled that with grace. Oh, he nearly knocked the black in. Chat, I'm actually fuming. This is all because we're playing mini clip. I thought I'll just check out 8-ball pool. And suddenly I was in a game. Chat, this guy knows what they're doing. Is that going in? Okay, thank you. He's done me a solid there. Right, this is my comeback now. Can the green ball fit through there? We're going to find out. Oh, it can. Sit down, little boy. I'm tempted to go for the trick shot. This is a gamble. No! Jack, why did you go for that, you absolute Burke? Oh, I've lost, haven't I? It's all over. This is all over, chat. Or is it? Or is it? There's hope. Oh, it's a great shot. Oh, calm. Hold your nerve, Jack. Hold your nerve. Is there a risk of me going in there? I don't think there is. Oh, chat. Is it going to be the greatest comeback ever? Yeah! Eat it, guest 165F7A7BC-91122-. Ah! Reports of my death greatly exaggerated. Get me back in Football Manager. What a comeback. What a comeback. That's a penners. Oh, it's all coming up Millhouse now. Maybe every time we take on Mons Calpe, we should play a game of 8-ball pool. Should that become a new tradition? Wok turns up in the chat saying, what's happening? She's just heard me screaming yes at the top of my lungs. She won't understand, chat. Let's not explain it to her. My wife doesn't understand 8-ball pool and what it means to a man. And a woman. But mostly to me in this situation. Chat, I'd like to thank my mum, my dad, my wife, my future pet dog, all my haters. How fun was that, chat? Definitely doing that every time we take on Miniclip. New tradition unlocked. Cheeky game of 8-ball pool on stream. Why not? Who says no? And chat. Oh, yeah, and chat. I'd like to thank chat as well. I did say friends and family, and you're all friends, chat. Especially those of you that give me money. You're my best friends. It's not free yet. I thought we'd scored 3. I forgot to thank Cliff Garcia. I did. Am I getting a doggo? I think it's happening sooner rather than later. We're in the process of renewing the lease on our house. And then we need to talk to the landlord. But it can be a bit difficult to get rental places to agree to dogs in the UK. But we're hoping, because we have quite a good relationship with the landlord, it'll be okay. We've done a bit of dog sitting. We've got a bit more coming up, I think. You know, it's good trading, really. We'll have the dog on stream chat. I'll get a dog cam. You guys won't want to watch me anymore. Mini Clip are actually holding on here, and it's quite annoying. They changed the rules. Pretty much have to allow pets now. Is that true? What are the rules around pets? It's called Renters' Rights Act or something. The Renters' Rights Act. 1 second. Renters' Rights Act. This sounds good, doesn't it? 2024 pets. 1 second. As in the original rent. Oh, God, this is a lot of writing. Oh, you have to get insurance to cover pet damage. But that's it. It's not passed yet. When does it pass, chat? Oh, what a banger that is. Pytoon Kara. Highest agency. You can have one after August. Excellent news. All right, Keir Starmer. Do you reckon if I chat, should we lobby? This might be the one time I lobby for something. Get me a pet dog. I know, that's where my priorities are. Apologies to those that are more politically inclined and more active than me. Chat, where's the net free and flee button? Here it is. We've won at 8-ball pool. We beat Mons Calpe. Life's good. What most landlords do, including mine, is just lie and say someone has allergies. The thing is, my landlord's never been to the house since we've lived in it for over a year. So is that really an excuse? Please tell what other good stuff comes of this bill, chat. I didn't realize the chat was full of estate agents and lawyers. Tell me what my rights are as a renter after this act. Or is pets just the best bit? We're just better than them, aren't we? We're just better. Also, Mutton Gang's just chilling in our under-23s. He's quick, isn't he? You should make it so you can't leave a game against Mons Calpe until you win a game of 8-ball pool on mini clip. Are you suggesting that when the game kicks off, I have a mini window of me playing 8-ball pool at the same time? Because I'm completely on board for that. Landlords can't give you notice unless they want to sell. Your rent increase per year will likely be capped. That's quite good, isn't it? What skin is this? It's the space skin. WTCS. I'm still living off the high chat of winning the the 8-ball pool game. I love the fact I shouted so loudly that Wok decided to ask what was happening. She's just next door hearing me screaming my head off about 8-ball pool. Do I have a garden where I can let my dog out? I have a garden. We're very fortunate where we live. We have a little back garden, which is like sufficient for a dog to need to do its stuff. But across the road, well, not across the road literally, but within 100 meters, there is a park with a dog park. And our back garden is so secure. Like, you could have the dog just out. Like, you could leave the back door open. The dog can go out whenever it wants. Our house is very dog friendly for a house that doesn't have a dog. And it's all hard floors. Does WTCS mean work the custom skin? Well, the original creator of TCS skin, like going back almost 10 years, is Tom. So it was originally Tom's custom skin. And then I started working on it with him, and then we added a W. I think, it could mean work the custom skin. Or you could just call it work and Tom's custom skin. I'll let you decide what it doesn't really stand for anything anymore. Jack, what's the regime you're doing to keep up shape since you lost the... Well, wait, mate, I've not lost that much recently. I was literally talking earlier about I've just bought lubricant for my treadmill. I need to get back on the weight loss grind. But the routine was just lots of walking on a treadmill and lots of cycling. What kind of dog are we interested in? Wok wants a miniature schnauzer, chat. Wok used to have 2 little schnauzers in her 20s, and I think she would quite like a mini schnauzer. We dog sat one the other week for the weekend, and he was very reasonable and very friendly. I think we might have him again during the day one day next month. So yeah, there might be like we might get a dog cam redemption. Right, we're going to keep with this team. We're just going to play all the youngsters because I want to give them as much game time as possible to develop, and the league is a foregone conclusion at this point. I do wish I had a really young, exciting right back or left back, so Uatara could play either side, and then the youngster would play the other. But I guess Llewellyn will do the job. So I'm late to the party, but you're getting a dog. Look, we're in the discussion phases at the moment. I was just saying, we're just in the process of renewing our lease. But Wok and I would like to get one, and there are some new rules coming in the UK, as I've learnt today, to do with renters' rights. And making it easier for people who rent to be able to have pets as long as they're insured for the damage. If it happens, chat, don't worry, the dog will be part of the content. Then the dog's a business expense, right? We'll turn into a performing monkey. I'll be the performing monkey, quite literally. It'll be the performing dog. Oh, Cabrera, you massive-headed genius. Work the dog. I thought you were Wok's pet. Debatably so, too. Board request for a dog, true. Tunkara injury, get him off. Get him off. Protect him. Marchessan can play DM, that's fine. Let's get them free. Let's flee. I'm still scared about AFCON, chat. What's your irrational fear? The African Cup of Nations. I'm not sure, chat, that Wok is going to let me name the dog Cliff after Cliff Garcia. As much as I want that. I feel like with pets, and I say this having only ever had pet fish, this whole sentence is going to sound mental, but I feel like with pets, you can't really go in with a preconceived idea of the name. I think when you meet the animal in question, you kind of go, that's their name. Like the name has to suit them. I don't think the dog can be called Jack Jr. Me and Watt go for quite a fair amount of walks around our park. So we actually get chatting with a lot of the dog owners and know the dogs' names. There's a dog called Jack. And I'll be honest, he does share the same energy as me. He's this tiny little lap dog. And the person who walks him is the son of the grandma whose dog it is. And he just goes up to everyone and says, he's the most happy, hello-y little dog in the world. People say I have dogging energy. Okay, a logo. Okay, well, that's one way to get the net free and flee. What is that? Can we discuss that? That's from the halfway to the halfway line he's banged that in. It's 25 yards out. Okay. Well, fair enough, a logo. $10-0. Chat, we're getting a lot more double-figure goals this year. Kalinowski did get a hat-trick. Is that enough to earn him his name? It probably should be. If he scored a good... Should we check the goals and if they were good? If they were good goals, he could have a face. If they were good goals, he's earned his face. That's my mindset. Okay, well, that one is not going to count for anything, I'm afraid to say. In the were they nice goals scored. Goal number 2. Come on down. It's like we're on a dating show. This is going to be another tapping, isn't it? There's got to be one banger in here. That's not a banger. Goal number 3. Are you ready? They're all tap-ins, aren't they? They're literally all tap-ins. He's not having it. Oh, chat, it's here. We should do a tweet, shouldn't we, really? If I do, enter. I have to do this, chat, so that I can do a better chat. Oh, God, that's broken everything. I just need to change the resolution so that we can do so I can do the tweet. There we go. Windows is making angry noises because I made the game windowed mode there for a second. Well played, everyone. We got to 69 wins. Nice. Oh, we're chilling. Right, who's ready for AFCON? Not me. It's the funny sex number, chat. Also, how have we been live for an hour already? Today's stream's flown by. Shit. Kim. Injured for 3 months. That is not good because he's one of the better youngsters that we signed. That's pain. Also, the stream's having a little moment, chat. Are we good? Are we good? Stream had a little drop there for half a second, but we should be back. Cabrera's developing really well. Hopefully he continues to improve. How about the new Android update? Oh, I'm about to upset some people. I do not have an Android phone. I'm one of the other people. I know, chat. I know. I'm a scumbag. Boo me off the stage. Let's praise all the players. Imagine if at FM26 they don't allow you to praise all the players at once. Imagine. I might have a mental breakdown. What time are my MFL Cup games today? And chat, asks Minty. I think I've got some at 4. I'm not going to watch them today. I'm going to enjoy watching them later after the stream. Does anyone know what day players go to AFCON? I'm waiting for like a thing to appear here saying like 20 players on international duty. I'm hoping they're not many are going, but I'm kind of preparing for the worst. Dallas want to loan Cliff Garcia for the season? Absolutely not. It's arrived. So that is starting goalkeeper, starting centre mid, starting centre back, starting right winger, starting striker. I think it could have been worse, bizarrely. Maybe just could be an AFCON as a club. True. Since you showed us the games played and you lost, you're not showing MFL. Coincidence. I mean, I won 4 out of 5 cup games yesterday. I think you lot are just bad luck. Animation eligible for Gibraltar. Get him in. Get him in a Gibraltar shirt. El Sayed being out for 6 to 7 weeks is a problem. I'll be honest, chat. When you see when you see the team laid out like that, it does look worse, doesn't it? Does Cliff have any caps for the US national team? No, but he has caps for Gibraltar. He's paid a lot for Gibraltar. Is it time, Palmer? It's not time for MFL. Last time I showed MFL on stream, we lost every game. You lot are all bad luck, I've decided. Also, Croaky, mate, thank you for the prime. I appreciate you, dude. Chat, what time are my MFL games today? Shall I check? Last time I watched a game with you, you all gave me bad luck. One of my teams is playing now. But it's my shitters team. But they have also won 2 games in a row. Should we have a little check-in on them, chat? Just a little MFL, just check-in. They're winning! They're winning! Hold the phone. It's 2-1 in the 87th minute. They've just got 1 goal back. This is for 3 wins in 3 for my shitters. Oh, if they bottle it from here, I'll never live it down. They scored in the 88th minute. Nah. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. We're done. Chat, you lot actually are fucking bad luck. I was 2-0 up. I tune in and they scored 2 goals in the last 2 minutes. Nah, fuck you all. Fuck you. We'll never play. That's never been showed on stream again. They scored in the 88th and 90th minute. I'm not having that. Back to Football Manager. Somehow that's worse than last time. So I've crashed out in 20 seconds there. How does that happen? 2-0 up. Think, oh, we'll tune in. We're winning 2-0. 2-2 instantly. What are we doing here? Literally. I mean, I'm not being funny, chat, but literally. It was 2-2 until the 88th minute. They've scored 2 goals in the last 2 shots of the game. I mean, am I still top of the group? Where are we? We're still top of the group. We're probably going to make it through because everyone else keeps drawing against each other. But still, this is my team that's really, really bad, by the way. Like, they are awful. Look where we are in the league. But in the cup against teams of our own level, we're absolute fiends. Also, I'm the only team to beat the team who are top. So, what do you think of that? Look at that. Hale End 1-0 win. They might be top. They can't beat the mighty Suwon. Anyway, I'm not watching any more, chat. When's my next game? Let's just have a check. Oh, the Shebas play. The thing is, I don't really care about the cup with it. These 3 teams. The cup is being thrown. I'm afraid to say, like the cup is not the priority for those teams. I've actually crashed out in 10 seconds there. The fact that the other game in the group was a draw means that I'm kind of fine, but even so. Also, why is there all these free agents getting contract offers? Like, he's had a contract offer from River Plate. Should I be trying to sign him? He doesn't want to join me. Wants to play for a team more recognised at a European level. That's a dig, isn't it? That's a dig. I actually can't believe that we tuned him for that. Bagayoko, the centre-back for Rennes, is still available. Thing is, he doesn't get homegrown status anymore, so he's not as appetising. Do I still have a shorts channel? I don't, but I probably should fire it back up. Also, Aaron's still available. He might be worth a pickup. If his price is more reasonable, I will pick him up. 40,000! Like, piss off. Actually do one. Facundo Torres is available. Are we too far in the future? Are we too far in the future? Do you ever get to that part in a save game where you look at the players retiring and think, I'm getting old? Is Brian Rodriguez the guy who I had in on loan on goal? Chat, what was the name of the Mexican goalie we had for a little while? I can't remember his name. This guy plays for Hadjuk. He's quite good, but he is 20. How bad is Lewis Hall now? Very. Lewis Hall, chap, basically doesn't have legs in this universe. Basically doesn't have legs. I mean, to be fair, good news. Player values are actually creeping up very, very slowly. I say that. Have they gone back down again now? They've literally... Chat, wasn't his value like 10 million last stream? Can someone please confirm or deny that? I'm pretty sure that was the case. I think I'm being mugged off. I have all these players that get scouted. Now my scouts are like, they're really good. None of them want to join me. Costa Rican goalie. He wants to be first choice. Well, I've got some bad news for him. Walk away. Lost one Chambo game, lost 10 million value. It does feel like that, doesn't it? Now, the transfer window is about to open. I'm going to get loads of players arrive and we're all going to be happy again. I actually can't believe that we tuned into that game like we did and they lost instantly. Tunkara's upset he couldn't join Arsenal. There's nothing I can say that's going to make him happy here. But he's got a 4.5-year deal. So I'll just ask NDIA to solve it and hope for a miracle. This used to work all the time and then they just patched it and now it never works. Look at all these bids. Absolutely not. Reject all offers. Get away from my players. Bids for Cole Palmer. Do one. Actually do one. Discuss issue with Tunkara. You're an influence in the dressing room. Pay rise. Just say that option is the least bad option of the bad options. Oh, they all want to talk to me. Why? Okay, I just told NDIA he was influential and he had a moment of clarity. Cole Palmer. Cole, mate, can you not cry? Can't lose your influence. They can cry for a bit. They'll change their mind in March. The thing is, chat, these players here that my scouts have looked at don't actually want to join me. It's lovely that my scouts have looked at these blokes. None of them have any interest in joining me. Oh, Senegal are winning at AFCON as well. It's a disaster. I think my MFL is broken. The engine so wants to show me the whole of the bridge second half. Can you not change the highlights, Minty, at the top to be key? Because you can watch the whole game if you want in MFL. Is it possible you accidentally changed a setting? Okay, 4 new signings. Signing number 1, Fanwa Kraisang. That's definitely how you say his name. He's not bad, although they think he's a D. We then have Sialmas, who, considering I've told him he's a squad player, he's not great, but he is a child, so we have to be gentle. I can't upset him too much too quickly. I've got to give him time. Because he is 16. Adam Nemeth. I signed a lot of 15-year-olds who it turns out aren't very good. At least right now. They could get good. That's the dream. Eskic is quality. This guy's really, really good as a backup goalie for £250,000. Do not mind if I do. He's really, really good. Why don't I put my players' values? Because my reputation influences my player values in FM. And in Gibraltar, they don't scale up properly. Players have a weird warped perspective of what their values are. So if I set these players' values to even £1 million, they'll get unhappy saying that the asking prices are unreasonable. And I'd rather they just be unhappy about the fact that I rejected an offer rather than they're unhappy that I rejected an offer and set their asking price to an unreasonable level. Okay, Cliff Garcia's remembered he's a leader in the dressing room, so that's good. PP wants to leave. He said he wants to leave on a free at the end of next season. He's really planning ahead. In that case, let's just try and get a sell-on for him if we can. Do you think our rep is bugged? I think it's just the way Football Manager balances it out. Oh, NDIA got his first ever cap for Senegal and scored. My goat. I mean, on the one hand, I'm really happy that Senegal are doing well. On the other hand, it's a bit annoying that they've taken all my players to AFCON. I did send the players on language courses as well, chat. Don't you worry. All these players that my scouts look at, but they actually have no interest in joining me. One day, like my options will change, and it'll be the greatest day ever. But it's not that day yet. Which league am I in? I mean, we're in Gibraltar. There's only one league in Gibraltar. So we're just in Gibraltar. This guy's really injury prone, but he's got model citizen personality and it always tempts me. But the asking price was outrageous before, and it's still pretty outrageous now. Hey, Culture Left Foot, I'm doing very well, thank you, mate. How are you? Hope you are well, my friend. Stop making bids for my players. And bid for Nkili. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Several players think I should let PP leave the club. Be weaker without him. That was productive. They're all sad. Productive. Everyone stood up and clapped. Look how many bids, by the way, have been automatically rejected for all the youngsters. It's wild, the bids that they get. I have £27 million. I'm only spending half my wage budget. But there just isn't players out there worth signing. It's a weird save game, innit? It's such a weird save game. This guy's not bad, but he just doesn't get near my team. How many cores are available to sell? I mean, there's lots available to sell, but none of them are worth selling right now. We only checked on them recently. Okay, I've got offers for PP here. I want a 50% sell-on and a loan back to the end of next season. They don't want to do the loan back. I mean, 50% sell-on is pretty good from Porto. I would quite like him on loan to the end of next year, if possible. What about to the end of the current year? I'm not going to get that for him. Benfica have offered me 500k, not 500k, 50k more. We'll turn down the Porto one. The other teams can't match the offer that I've got. Right. We've got Lincoln in a few days' time. Like, all our staff and stuff are all pretty well set up at this point. There's none of this stuff that I think is going to need touching for a long old while. Just finished football, got man of the match in a win. Oh, love that. Now settling in for some FM and MFL. We don't talk about MFL here. I've had a moment recently. I had a moment. I'll admit it. I'm getting bids for all my players. I've got it all set to reject all. I'm really hoping that we don't get the board accept a bid without me realising it. One coach slot and one set piece coach slot. I don't really need either. My manager is the set piece coach. And in general, our coaching setup is as good as it needs to be for our current kind of situation. We're in a weird spot where, like, because the training facilities are now fully upgraded. Like, the actual coaching setup is very good here. But, yeah, I just don't really have stuff to spend money on right now. We've got Lincoln up next. Lincoln have always been like the second or third best team. This year they're down in fifth. They have got battered this year. They might not even get European football. Europa FC could finish above them, and that would probably be the end of Lincoln in their current existence. They went back to semi-pro this year. Their bank balance isn't looking too healthy either. Ah, yes. Look at AFCON. That's really funny. How many players are away? Good news for the goalie we just signed, though, Esset. She's going to get a decent run of games during AFCON. I mean, for league matches, we should still be pretty good with our team. He says, whilst looking at a bench full of players just not at the club at the moment. I mean, Ludwig was complaining about not playing. He's going to get his chance. That'll do me. Is it worth buying Lincoln players like 5 mil to keep them afloat? I don't really like doing stuff like that. I also don't think that AI spends the money they receive all that well anyway. Like, the Football Manager's AI is stupid. Like, you give them a load of money, they won't spend it smartly. Where's Ben Tenjak? He resigned and retired. Okay. Let's beat Lincoln. Let's beat Lincoln. That'll cheer me up. Have any other Gibraltarian clubs gone professional? Man 62 and Magpies are also professional, but I'm pretty sure Magpies are professional at the start of the game. Like, Gibraltar's football scene is getting better and better, like, because there are teams making it reasonably far, not far in Europe, but because there's teams playing in Europe, they do get, you know, thousands of pounds, which wasn't the case, like, even a decade ago when it comes to the Gibraltarian clubs. I love the fact that Lincoln don't play a back three anymore with their new manager in. That I appreciate. Hi chat, I started a new save unemployed and took over a team in China called YB Longding. Managed to do everything I could first season. First Division Super League, FA Cup and FA Super Cup. Chilling. Savino's weird, isn't he? Savino's not, like, improved a ton. Or has he? Like, I feel like he's improved and I've just not really noticed it. He has got better, hasn't he? I can't say I've, like... Wait, chat. How come I'm not in the game right now? Huh? That was weird. Did I not read those emails? Did I go to a match without reading my emails? I'm a weirdo. How have I been here long? Are you good enough to win the Champions League already? Nah, we're not. We're probably not going to make the knockouts this year. Last year we made the second round of the Champions League knockouts, like the round of 16. But currently our highest earner's on £16,000. We're in a weird spot where we have a lot of money through successive European runs, but my reputation is that of like a League One English team. And so I can't actually attract players even though I have all this money. So we're in a weird kind of holding pattern of just trying to consistently do well in the Champions League, bank 20 plus million from playing in the league stage, and then hoping that when the rep increases enough, we're in a position to capitalise. That was a good goal by Zazino. Can't even be mad. Who is Zazino? Just sat on... Oh, God. Mikhail's injured. Get Mikhail off the pitch. Who is this guy for them? Zazino. Brazilian centre-mid. He's actually been around a while. He'll get Gibraltarian citizenship at the end of the year. I don't know if he'll be good enough for the national team. Can rep increase on bank balance alone? No. I don't think money has any influence on your reputation. It can affect club pulling power slightly. But they're very separate. Right, Bath, do your thing. I'm going to be well sad if we don't make the knockouts this year, chat, the Champions League, but I don't think we're going to. Especially with all the players at AFCON. If I want to find a positive, at least do Atara's not at AFCON. That's the positive I'm going to find in the world. Freitas. Oh, my. Okay. Okay, F1. The man who broke the record for most goals in a game for us with 7 earlier in today's stream scores that. What is that? Llewellyn Cabrera Freitas. Top bins. Pick that out. I need water, chat. My voice is going. I keep saying this week, oh, my voice is tired, and I just keep recording and talking lots. It's a bit counterintuitive, isn't it, really? We're chilling. Free one up. Let's see what we can do. It's weird because I feel like Tom FN didn't have the rep issue when he did this challenge with Gibraltar Lions. Yeah, I obviously I watched Tom's video. Tom doesn't go into that much detail, so it's kind of hard to know what he was managing and what he was just leaving to the game. You got to remember that we started with our team deliberately set to be the worst team in Gibraltar rep-wise as well, like lower than the lowest Gibraltarian team. And there is quite a lot of fluctuation between the best and worst teams in Gibraltar. Talking of talking lots, how was the podcast yesterday? Yeah, it was very good. I did retweet it. For those of you into your MFL, or those of you just curious about MFL, you might enjoy it. It was a good old chat with the boys. Enjoyed it a lot. I was on the MFL Ramble podcast for people who maybe were wondering where I was yesterday. I finished doing the podcast and then I just needed to do today's YouTube video. I was organised today though, chat. I stayed up till 3 a.m. watching the hockey. Got up at 10, recorded and edited tomorrow's YouTube video, and then went straight live here. I've had a productive day, even though I woke up late. I feel like when I was watching the playoff hockey, I kind of wake up with this kind of... It's like the panic of a deadline. I don't know if anyone else is deadline motivated. But I certainly feel like if I wake up later or I'm behind on something, I tend to do it better and more quickly. It might not show under the scouting tab. Oh, the stream died. Are we back? F. Everyone, I love when everyone's writing F in the chat, but I can see everyone writing F. So I know that the internet's not died. Chat, are we good? Are we back? Are we back? It's always good when I see chat writing F. Right, Twitch is going to attempt to reconnect in 14 seconds. That sounds scary, doesn't it? YouTube, 1 like equals 1 prayer for the internet. Do your thing. I appreciate you. Right, we should be back. Hello, Twitch. F5 if you're on Twitch. F5. Get it refreshed. We're back. We're here. Fret not, my friends. We're back. Apologies. You know the deal by now, right? I feel like if you're a regular watch the stream, you know what to expect. Whenever this stream has a blip, I instantly just die of cringe inside. Also, I've not made any subs in this game, but that's fine. We're winning. Imagine if they get a goal back now. Nah, it wouldn't even matter. There's still another minute. We're fine. Cliff Garcia, people stuck around after the internet died. Give them something to cheer about. 2-on-1 in the middle, Shirley. Latifi doesn't get there. Mine never went. If your internet didn't, like, if the stream didn't buffer for you on YouTube, it's because you were behind on the live stream. So you just kind of missed the skip. They have just scored there to make it 4-3 with a minute left. I've won 70 in a row. We're not going to concede another. There's no time. It's fine. I'm not going to make subs. I'm above making subs. Look at me. Look at the match momentum, by the way. How the dickens have they scored 3 there? It's not a great debut, is it, for Eskic in goal? That's all I'm going to say. That doesn't inspire confidence. Also, it's hot in this room. I'm turning on the fan. It's been a fan-free zone today. But I'm toasty. Tell you what, Man 62 and Magpies are not slipping up. I say they're not slipping up. They literally have slipped up. But you know what I mean. Maybe you don't know what I mean. Just ignore me. Kudo on form. Who is this guy? Must be someone who I've shortlisted. He plays in Saudi. Well, he's not an option then, is he? So we've got Europa Point, then we've got Manchester United and Real Madrid back-to-back. Oh, that's spicy. Record attendance broken by Apex. Look at that! Look at that! That's big. 1,500 fans. I mean, it's nowhere near a sellout, but it's still massive. People are starting to watch us. They love us. That might be an exaggeration, but we have the love of the people. Who's your madder here who's getting loads of offers? Ah, he's good, isn't he? Does he want to join me? Chat, the amount of players that I found that I could absolutely afford and would make my team so much better. Like, if you sign a player like this, it's probably your goalie sorted for the entire save game, isn't it? Absolute pain. The worst thing is I literally have the money to be able to buy players like that. And I just can't because we don't have the pulling power. This guy's 18 with lots of potential. I have a lot of centre attacking mids. He doesn't excite me enough. I feel like my best bet is just to continue focus on signing younger players. I mean, Benjamin Santander here is very well rounded with lots of potential. He might cost me 2.5 million. Is it worth a punt? I'm not sure it is. Senegal keep winning at AFCON with all my players playing. I'm really happy they're playing. I'm also annoyed that they're there instead of here. Who do I think Liverpool should buy at right back? Duru. They should buy Duru. I'm going to have the new issue with Uatara as well. What was the offer I accepted from Benfica? 155. 155 plus 50% of the sell-on. I probably could have got more, but the sell-on's the most important thing. And Dong injured. How bad's the injury? 2 to 3 days. That's okay. I'm going to lose PP as a right-back option. But we're probably crashing out of Europe anyway, so I'm not sure I need it in a right-back. Oh, Mohammed is here, chat. So good they named him twice. I mean, is it worth training him to play right-back? There's a temptation. I have signed him primarily because of his name as well. Don't question it. Ask NDIA to welcome me, even though NDIA's at AFCON. Sense that makes none. Johnny Jenkins is probably going to leave at the end of the season, but he's already played for Gibraltar. He's served his purpose. Okay, chat, we need to have a discussion here. Because it's the end of the World Cup qualifiers. If there's a time to get rid of Craig Parrott, if we do want to be the national team manager, it probably is around now. My only concern is that the save game has slowed down in progress a little bit just because I've had to focus on YouTube videos more. And if I'm doing the international management as well, is that just going to slow it down even more? Got loads of loan offers here for Juan. Trigger a contract extension. I don't really want to loan this guy. Well, maybe I should loan him out, but I wanted to get homegrown at club. And all these bids are future fees anyway. Reject. Gibraltar's next international games are in March. We'll probably think about that next stream. If we don't make it to the knockouts, chat, then mission for tomorrow's stream will probably try and finish the season in a single sitting. I'm still hopeful. We can still beat Manchester United or Real Madrid, right? Right. Regarding reputation, would set up foreign affiliates. If I wish my board would accept foreign affiliate requests, but they don't, sadly. I've tried. Oh, the internet died again. What happened? Everyone's writing F. But my internet hasn't died. Nothing makes sense. Chat, I can see all the messages. Is YouTube okay? Is it a Twitch issue? Twitch is saying the stream's died, but I'm here. I'll just scream into a bottle. We're back. Hello, Twitch. YouTube's fine, Twitch. I don't know what to tell you. YouTube's fine. Hydrate with me. Hydra homies, unite. I don't know why Twitch dies and YouTube doesn't. It's definitely a software thing. But I don't know what other multi-streaming solutions there are out there. I probably need to do some research. But then the thing is, if you start researching it, then you get something set up. It might not work immediately. And then it's very annoying having to set up a whole new system. This guy's quite a good left-back from El Salvador, but no potential. Big Sag. There's just no one worth signing. Like Kofi Owusu. Do I spend 15 million on this bloke? It just doesn't feel worth it. And that's because it's not worth it. Just to be clear. Should we sign Wang Sheng? Up the Wang Sheng. Target forward. Love that. Why target forward? Right. Just thinking if I want to rotate things there, I probably should a little bit. Some of my players really have racked up a lot of minutes this year, so if I can give them a little bit of a rest, it's probably in my interest. We've got Europa Point, then we've got Manchester United midweek. Then straight after that, we've got Real Madrid. I don't think there's a league game between the two Champions League games, which is nice. Does anyone who streamed know any multi-streaming solutions? I'm using Atom multi-stream at the moment. I guess I'm going to have to look into other multi-streaming solutions because there is clearly an issue with the streaming. But I don't think it's to do with my internet, just based on the fact that like the internet isn't going down for me. It's a bit of a weird thing, chat, when the stream goes down, but I can see everyone writing F. So I know the internet hasn't died. And it's not like it's dropping frames. It's completely disconnecting. I just use the OBS multi-stream plugin. Maybe I need to look into that. Does the multi-streaming plugin, does it encode the stream for each platform? Or does it encode it once, then rebroadcast it to both? I rotated the team and Kolinowski just wants to score goals for fun. It is weird. Maybe on Friday, chat, if we get knocked out of the Champions League, around Fridays tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll be trying some weird streaming setup and everything might break, but at least then we can fix it in one stream. Right, let's get another goal there. Cliffy Garcia, do your thing, son. Look at him go. He's like a little dancer. Dragic, Groves, Cliff. That's a pen, innit? That is a pen all day, every day. We're chilling. I'm already doing the cold pose. Oh, it's cold Palmer. Anyone else feeling cold? If you'd missed that, that would have been awkward. That's the risk that I run. Good pen. Down the middle. No nonsense. Oh, another one. DJ Khaled. What is that? What is that? What is that? Okay, mate. Okay, well, we'll leave. Okay, we're leaving. 3-0 after 10 minutes. What's the final score going to be? Oh, that's underwhelming, isn't it? 3-0 after 10 minutes. And it finishes 3-0. Oh, dear. Palmer gets his goal. Oh, he's 1 away from his goal and assist bonus. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Jenkins is heading to the land of cream cheese, Philadelphia. We get a 50% sell on. He's now a national team player for Gibraltar. He served his purpose. If I add in secondary nationality, how many of them are American? Chat, the Yank Bank lives on. This is the real legacy of the Yank Bank. I still want Al Williams to play for the national team. But I think he's stuck with the paperwork bug. I am very tempted to get the unofficial in-game editor that, like, I think it's called FMRTE, just to fix this stuff. I don't have the in-game editor enabled, but stuff like this just aggravates me. Where players just get stuck on waiting for the paperwork. Like, because he should be playing for the national team. Mamu, mate, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you, dude. UTF-8. What does UTF-8 stand for? UTF-8. I feel like I should know that. I don't know. You have to pay for FMRT nowadays. I think you've had to pay for it for like a decade. I don't think that's new, is it? Is it worth paying a fiver to fix the national team players? That's what I have to ask myself. Oh, up the effing Apex. I don't know how I didn't get that one, chat. I'd like to be allowed to talk to Charlotte FC. I need to play at a higher level. I can't lose your influence. Oh, Devin Bath. Devin Bath, Apex Hall of Famer. The last edition of the free FMRTT is early patches of FM12. Yeah, I didn't think it had been free for a long old time. FMRT is the reason that they have released an official in-game editor. It's kind of funny. Look at all these bids just being auto-rejected. Oh, chat. Senegal are winning a lot. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm really happy that Senegal are winning. Like, they've just won 6-0. I'm really happy for them. Like, they've done great. But I want my players back. I mean, at least NDIA got a goal. Another NDIA kept a clean sheet. I'd like to encourage to develop with this as well. Kieran Older, dude, thank you for the Prime, mate. I appreciate that a lot. I'm very, very well. And the Donovan Viper, mate, thank you for the $7.50 tip up the FMRTE. I guess legally chatting now, I have to go buy the FMRTE now just to fix the players' nationalities. Thank you, the Donovan Viper, though, dude. I appreciate that a lot. Very, very kind of you. Right. Essex has to be registered. I don't know if there's anyone else to register here, really. Savino doesn't need to be registered now. He's under 21, so that frees up a spot. I have too many players. I'm looking for all the players that aren't registered. I've got to make sure that I don't miss any players that aren't under 21. I guess we register Kalinowski. He probably is the best option to register. Who's a logo? A logo is a Cameroonian centre mid that we signed end of last season. He's more of a backup-y kind of player. Question marks over his potential, but he's very, very good creativity-wise. Also, auto saves are on again, chat. Yeah, learnt from my error the other week. Can we just discuss who's doing these predictions? Who has predicted? There is no way that it's that close. Cole Palmer's considering leaving on a free. Yeah, that works for me. He'll have nationality by then. He'll take up Gibraltarian nationality aged 32. Then leave at the end of the year. He'll be 33 when he's leaving us end of next year. That's fine with me. Okay, what do these results mean? I mean, I feel like 7 points is never going to be enough and we have to win one of our last 2 games. I mean, there's lots of teams who've played 7 here, but we're probably going to need to win, aren't we? One of these last 2 games. Novak's contract is expiring at AC Milan. See, he's great. I'd love him. Doesn't want to join me. But he'll go to MLS. Has Iverson Davis got nationality yet? He gets at the end of the year. Do we reckon this guy's going to play for the Welsh national team? I hope not. Offers from Shrewsbury and Bradford. Interesting. So who is this man? Why is he shortlisted? I mean, I say that. I've got a lot of shortlists in this save game, to be fair. Oh, what's our team looking like, chat? If the mods want to fire up a prediction, they can. I'm going to do the YouTube intro bit while we're here. Okay, well, this is difficult. AFCON has arrived. No NDIA, no Tunkara, no Keita, no NDIA. Definitely less than ideal. Realistically, to make out the Champions League, we need at a bare minimum 9 points. 10 would guarantee it, pretty much, historically based. But our final 2 games are against Manchester United and against Real Madrid. The first game is at home. The second game is at the Bernabeu, which, let's be honest, probably can't bank on winning that one. This is the better chance of the 2 games to get a win, but we are without some big players. If there's a crumb of comfort, NDIA, our main goalie, is out, but in January we have picked up Alexander Eskic here for was it £500,000 or £250,000? £250,000 for a goalkeeper this good is absolutely absurd. He loves big matches. I mean, he better play well on his debut. Oh, and in some January transfer news, PP's left the club. So if you're wondering where PP's gone, he's gone to Benfica. We have got a 50% sell on, though. Where am I in the Prem? I don't have the Prem loaded for this save game, so we can't see. Is the answer, I'm afraid to say. Now, in terms of addressing the other issues we've got in the team, first and foremost, Keita's out. I think it's going to have to be Bath who comes in. He has now been playing for the Gibraltar national team on the regular. He's a decent little option for us. We are going to miss Tunkara's creativity, and this is a weird one, but I actually feel like Alogo is the best player to bring in here. Really, really good from a creative point of view. He was called up for AFCON by Cameroon. I don't think he featured in their final squad, or if he did, I think they might have been knocked out, because Ndong is back actually from AFCON as well. Wow. Okay, Cameroon didn't even make out the knockout stage, or out the league stage. They didn't make it to the knockouts. So that's one player in Dong who's actually back sooner than expected. I think it is going to have to be Cliff Garcia up top with NDIA out. Chat, did the mods set up a prediction? If they didn't do it, there's no pred, I'm sorry. Take it up with the mods. Mods! Mods! I really should open up mod applications on Discord. Like I should set up a form where people can, if they watch streams and enjoy things, they can sign up to be a mod. Oh yeah, Cole Palmer should be in the team. Good eyes, chat. Twitch chat just saving my bacon. Don't include that in the video, Harrison. I don't want people to know I'm an amateur. No mods, chat. The mods have forsaken us in our time in need. There must be mods here. I refuse to believe we have no mods. There must be. Where have they gone? USA-less is here, but at work, to be fair. Who can blame them? I realise announcing that there's no mods on a Twitch channel is a bit like announcing that there's like a temporary teacher. Like a substitute teacher's come in. Like I'm basically giving permission to the class to go wild. Right, Eskic making his Champions League debut. A logo, the Yucks are in at Regista. Palmer's in, Garcia's in. This is a makeshift team. Manchester United are up in 9th. I did think about playing Savino over Cliff. And I'll be honest, I probably should play him over Cliff. But Cliff Garcia has this energy and vibe around him. Where there's just times where I feel like I need him. And today feels like a Cliff Garcia kind of day. And if it's not his kind of day, Savino can come on. Savino, the formerly spineless. Of course, Cliff Garcia's assist is the reason we got a point against Marseille. earlier on in this league stage. We need him to turn hero again. F1 is in the middle. We're in our backyard. Welcome the Red Devils here. Many a Manchester Devil has been slain here, but not the Manchester United variety. The Man 62 fans have got tears in their eyes. We're here. We're ready to go. We're ready to party. And it could be the final home Champions League game of the year. Here in our back garden at the Victoria Stadium. Show me the roof! Come on! We have to win one of these last 2 games. 2 draws might be enough, but that would be ridiculous to kind of play for that. Immediately shout encouragement. That's what I've learnt. Look at the green happy smiley faces. Look at the shots early on. We're massive. We're here. Welcome to our domain. Nothing's happening. I've really hyped up this game. I love the fact that Hoyland is in their team. Hoyland's very good at FM, isn't he? Mainu, Duranville in their team. Who is Silver, the right winger? He's good, isn't he? Bloody hell. Right, well, Alexis Sanchez, eat your heart out. We've got a new Chilean in town. Good luck to Uatara. Also, we're 35 minutes into the game. Nothing's happening. Hello? Hello, is that Mars Jacobson? Yeah, I want something to happen in my game of Football Manager, please. Thank you. Has he heard me? No, he hasn't. Bath. Into the middle. How's he saved that? I mean, I don't feel like we've played badly so far. 5 minutes left. They're doing nothing. Why is he letting bounce? What is that? You've got 17 jumping reach, 17 concentration, 15 decisions, 14 anticipation. What's he done there? What attribute hasn't done the math? Is he okay? Is he okay? I'm actually fuming. That's their first shot on target of the game. Does that sum up our European campaign in a nutshell? I think it might do. That is a ridiculous goal to concede. Am I allowed to feel like a victim? Because I feel like a victim. I'm not going to change things too soon yet, because I actually think we've played well in this game. But I'm absolutely fuming. Like, what can I do to stop that? Someone's going to gaslight me into saying it's my defensive line height that's caused the issue there. Like, that is just... My defender's had a moment. Bath's on a booking. Get him off the pitch. Actually get him off the pitch. I'm changing the system as well. We're going to go to our alternative. I mean, it's a bit of a shame we're missing so many of the big guns here. Luis Rodriguez, mate, you're going to have to come on instead. What could go wrong? Latifi on for Palmer. I'm taking off in Dong and bringing in Zeffirino. Not Zeffirino, sorry. Savino. Up top. I don't even feel like we've played that badly. Duru in. I'm making 4 subs here early. We're going to attack in. We're going to try and catch them on the break. That's my game plan now. Invite them forward a little bit more space in the midfield for them. Encourage the players. We've been so good in this game. Look at the match momentum. I'm a tactical genius. Except nothing's changing. Nothing is changing. Nothing is happening. And Logo centre mid on attack. I mean, he's on a booking. I should probably take him off. You know what? Real P. We got rid of PP. Welcome, Real P. AFCON really is meaning that I'm having to call on players that I would not ideally be calling on in this kind of game. But alas, that is the situation we currently find ourselves in. I need at least one goal, probably two. They've got a corner. It's a good header away. Right, Cliff, inspire the counter. Cliff Garcia, the man, the myth, the leg end, gives it to Savino. Run, Savino, run. There's players. Look how many are in the middle. Floats it. Real P's under it. No, he's not. I've lied. 15 minutes left. I don't want to have to go to the Bernabeu needing a win. But that is the world at which we are entering right now. Unless, Latifi, what is that touch, you absolute imbecile. Great header. Go back to the centre-back. Be sent. Not like that, you absolute Burke! Did it go over? I can't see. It went over. Okay, everything's fine. I shouted encourage. It didn't go through yet. Let me cancel the tactical changes. Because if we concede, encourage is not the right option. There's 10 minutes left. I need at least a goal. Probably need two. I need a miracle. I miss my first teamers. How often is AFCON? Just so I know how often I have to plan for this. I mean, the new goalie's not covered himself in glory there, has he, really? Every 2 years I might have to deal with this. Oh, they've got another chance. I've not even hit any buttons. Blow the whistle. Stop it. Stop it. We're already dead. I've got to go play Real Madrid in a week. What am I doing here? What am I... Get me out of here. Net free and flee. If we come back here, it's the greatest comeback I've ever had in any football manager ever. It's not happening, is it? Let's be real. That's a depressing sight, isn't it? 2 games in a row now where we've not scored in Europe. I have to beat Real Madrid away. I have to beat Real Madrid away. Unless by some miracle every team behind me fails to win. But if 2 of the teams that are on 6 points draw, there's no world, is there, where nothing's going to be enough. I don't even think 8 points is going to be enough. Do we play on the Wednesday or the Tuesday, our last game? Oh, we play on the Tuesday, so I kind of have to play to win because I don't know what I'll need. That is suboptimal. Is it safe to say a minor lack in quality has cost us this year at times? I mean, like this guy. Look at this guy. Croatian centre attacking mid. Absolute baller. Would love to side him. Hi, mate. You're unhappy at cricket club. Do you want to join me? No. No, he doesn't. I'm so upset. At least Mikhail's playing well. You know what? I'm going to find a positive. At least he's developing. Absolute pain. It seems you have no goal scorers. It's almost as if my goal scorers are AFCON. But it couldn't be that. Did I miss the new TV deal? The new TV deal comes in next season. Next season we'll find out about it. I mean, NDIA getting assists for Senegal at AFCON. Meanwhile, I'm having a cry, preparing for Real Madrid. Stop bidding on Ndong, you imbeciles. I'm going to play Ndong up front next game. Also, what happened to Savino's star rating? Why has Savino suddenly got 2 stars? Chat, the star rating system actually makes no sense in this video game. No one can convince me otherwise. Like, they're just a lie. Like, how is the guy in green 2 stars And then Dong, 3.5. Where's the Eastern European bank? The thing is, Eastern European players don't want to join me either. I don't think people realise how low our club reputation is. Like, it is genuinely a bit of a problem at this point. I don't really know what I can do to remedy it other than just be patient. So that's just what I'm going to do. Like, we have no ability to attract in players. Loans, question mark. The thing is, do you know how many clubs are willing to loan Champions League quality players on loan to other clubs? It's not many. There's not many players of Champions League quality that you can loan in, sadly. Because if a player's Champions League quality, they're probably playing for their team. Madueke's asked to leave Chicago Fire. Interesting. I mean, the good news is, right, all these big teams are making bids for my various youngsters, so they must be really good. I've just got to wait for them to get good. I didn't want to win the Champions League anyway. I was always all about the Rock Cup. Okay, gang. Away against Real Madrid. It's the final game of the group stage, and we have to win. There is a set of games on Wednesday that will confirm what we need. But obviously, I don't know what's going to happen in that set of games. I can only really focus on what we've got going on here. A lot of our best players, it's safe to say, are at AFCON, which is suboptimal. Savino's coming in for this game, and Dong's going up top. A logo is going to have to play at Regista. And as much as I love this guy's creativity, he's not as good as Tunkara in that part of the pitch. Little bit concerned about Eskic in goal, but I do not have a plan B. And Ndiaye still at AFCON. So, this is the life that we live. We're away from home. Their best player is actually a regen called Simic. Okay, I'm going to go have a cry now. Let's play this game. I'm basically turning up here to take a pounding, aren't I? I knew that I had to get wins in games like the one against Dynamo and the game against Marseille. Like, we kind of knew that the first 6 games were going to determine how the Champions League went. If we somehow win it, it's the greatest miracle ever. Look at their team. Like, Endrick in this save game is actually stupid as well. Like, if you've just as a little refresher, there's no roof to look at, so let me just pause it. Just for a bit of context. Here is Endrick. Endrick is good. Here is Musiala. Musiala is good. Here is Bellingham. Bellingham is good. Here is Camavinga. Camavinga is good. Here's Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni is good. Here is their right winger, Paredes, a regen. He is also good. I'm absolutely fucked, aren't I? What are we doing here? What are we? This is like the equivalent of like when someone fights up a weight class when they're just not ready for it. I mean, all their players like in their late 20s, early 30s. They're going to be screwed in a few years. But that doesn't help me now. They're on the attack. We're 5 minutes in. We have to win. We have to win somehow at the Bernabeu. Part of me feels like this year is less of an underperformance. And actually, it's the what? Who fouled someone off the ball? What are we doing? What I was going to say is I almost feel like this year has probably been us performing at our level. And the last couple of years of overperformance have kind of given us a false sense of progression. They've got a penalty early on. There was a foul off the ball. I don't know what happened there. Esic, save me. Right, I believe that we will win. Encourage the lads. Come on. We just have goalies that can save penalties. That is our USP as a football club. Where's Emi Martinez? I'll add him to the team. The fact Llewellyn's about to get beaten at the back post and I'm about to sub him off because he gave away the penalty earlier. Or maybe not. Ouattara wins it. What are you doing? I know he has 10 acceleration. So why does he try and run like that against Jude Bellingham? They've got so much quality. They've got so much quality. Endrick scores. Is it off? Please be offside. Please be offside. It's not offside. It's 1-0. I'm going to go have a cry now. I mean, in a weird way, goal difference isn't even a factor here, so I might as well just go for it. That is absolute pain. Benjamin Shark, mate, thank you for the prime. Sorry that the vibes are low. Wasn't even close to being offside. Could it be that I'm on laptop? The scouting knowledge part fell off. Yeah, if you're not playing at a supported resolution, YOLO Kappa Swag, then stuff will get cut off on the skin. You can try changing the zoom in your preferences. But if you're not playing at a supported resolution, then you will have issues. I mean, we have to win this game to make the knockouts. And when you have to win against this Real Madrid team, probably not going to win it. And also, RK4 Live, I am aware of the tells on VAR. I am aware of them. I try and avoid looking at them because it kind of ruins the content and makes it less interesting to watch. This is going to shock some people, chat. There is a degree of performativeness when it comes to my videos and my streams. I mean, in a weird way, it's only 1-0 at the break. And like their XG is just built off a penalty. But we do also have to score ourselves. I just feel sad. We've got a chance. Early on. Imagine. Dare to dream. They've not created anything. If they get a sending off, I start to believe. And Killy. Why are we going all the way back? Ouattara. Bath. Ouattara. Bath. There's all this build-up. We're probably going to give the ball away and they're just going to hump it up the other end and score. Watch them. They're going to hump it up. Go on, hump it. Hump it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay, Eskic is a good save. I'm making subs. Worst thing is, we're not even playing that badly. And Killy off. I don't even have options on the bench today. That's the other issue. Marchesan's going to have to come in. Llewellyn off for Aiden Heaven. Cliff Garcia for Savino. I'll just look at our team and feel uninspired. And that's probably not how you should feel at the Bernabeu, you know? Go a little bit more direct. I'm hesitant to change our system too much because I didn't get the pause in time. Chat. I tried to pause because if you pause, do a shout as the free kick's about to happen, you can change the future. And I couldn't change it there. Well, that Endrick bloke's good, isn't he? That Endrick bloke is quite good. What's happened to NDIA in goal? He's at fucking AFCON! I appreciate you've just come into the stream, but he's at AFCON! Half my team's at AFCON! They all fucked off to Africa for 6 months. It's a month, but I'm going to be dramatic about it. Great tackle, Cole Palmer. Is this for all the times that my assistant has always gone, yeah, so-and-so's better than Endrick? It's like they've all heard. Do you reckon that was Ancelotti's team talk? I don't think Ancelotti's still their manager, to be fair, but it's a great tackle. Right, now we break, lads. I mean, look, it's only 2-0. There's half an hour left. Let's believe. Let's believe. Come on, let's believe. Let's believe. Cole Palmer inside. And Dong! How's he saved that? How's he saved that? Is Freitas injured? Is he okay? Is he okay? He's... It doesn't look great, does it? Why is he walking that way to go off? Surely the sideline here is closer. Look at the green, happy, smiley faces. Normally I'd sub on Bath in this situation, but he's already on the pitch. Bath, you're massive, mate. You are massive. You have a big forehead. We've not even hit it. We've not even hit it. It's Tuchel, the manager. I mean, Freitas has had an absolute stinker. Real P. No, you know what? Real P's not coming on. But I've got injuries to other players I'd normally bring on the left wing. You know what? Zeffirino, you and the UEFA Youth Cup, son. This is your moment. And Dong's on a 6.2. Ludwig, I've not played yet this year. You know what, chat? Desperate times, desperate measures. We're bringing on a YouTuber. Encourage the players. Come on, lads. Look at the green, happy, smiley faces. Get one back and we dream. Get one back and we dare to dream. Cliff was lurking. Uatara, keep it alive. We've actually looked quite good in this game, annoyingly. That's a ball. How's he missed? You absolute dingus. Look at the match momentum. Look at it. We've had chances. We've had moments. We've got an XG of above 1. We've not had a shot on target yet. That sums up our game nicely. Great tackle. Don't foul him. Okay, they should have fouled him. It's 3-0. I mean, having the rep of a League One team and not being able to sign players is proving to be an issue. I probably should be happy at 3-0 because we've actually played well in this game. I do wonder if NDIA's here, both NDIAs, if Tunkara's here as well, is it a different game? Hendrick's so good. Hendrick's very good, isn't he? He's very good. He's just back-heeled it. They're actually mugging us off. What's happened? What is that? No, you know what? I'm not having that. That is poppycock. Angelino's just give me. I've quit. I've rage quit the game. Net 4, shut the door. We don't have a shot on target. And we're just out, aren't we? We're just out. Are we out yet, technically? I think we might be. We're technically still in, chat. Technically. But I need a lot of teams not to win on the last day. I need Celtic to lose to Bayern. Dortmund are going to beat Club Brugge, aren't they? Atalanta. Who do Atalanta play? PSG. There's a chance. There is the smallest chance in the world that we could still go through here. I also need Leipzig and Shakhtar not to do well. Leipzig away against Rennes. Shakhtar. There's a chance. I've rage quit. There is a chance, technically. I'm so nervous. Stop bidding on my players. Dortmund are probably going to win. I just need every other team not to win. I'm scared. Is this going to be a thing where I found out goal difference is the difference maker? If I just played for like goal difference against Real Madrid, it would have helped. Okay, this is it, chat. Is that enough? I don't know. I don't know. Oh my God, we've made it through. How have we done it? We're massive. We're in the knockouts. We're so bad. 7 points was enough. That is literally unheard of. It was 9 points last year. One team made it through with 7 the year before. We actually didn't make it through with 7. 8 the year before that. 9, 10, 10, 9, 9, 9. There's only been one other year where 7 was enough. And that year, only one team on 7 points in a 6-way tie made it through. Oh, suck it, Salzburg. What has happened? How have we done that? How have we, chat? We're so bad. We've literally not scored in 3 straight games today, but we're through. In our last 5 Champions League games, we've scored 2 goals. -9 goal difference as well. That is ridiculous. That is because 2 years ago when we didn't make it through, I think we had better goal difference than 7 points. 2 years ago, we had a 7 points and we had a -4 goal difference and didn't make it through. And then this year, we got 7 points and -9. Get the lads back from AFCON. Oh, my word. Tomorrow's going to be fun, isn't it? Oh, look how much he's improving, chat. Oh. Cabrera's added a transfer request. He's trying to ruin the vibes. He's not going to do it. How much do we get for making the knockouts? It's like 8 million in it. I think it's like 8 million we get for that. We are so bad. That must be, like, that is pretty unprecedented that 7 points gets you through. Is that the power of the roof? Chat, I'll be honest. Imagine if I'd instant resort at the end of the Real Madrid game, conceded 2 more goals, and then had gone out on goal difference. Oh, stop bidding on my players. I can't sign everyone, and everyone wants to just buy my players for 100 grand. Show me the coefficient. The thing is, I don't know if we're actually helping the coefficient much more now. I think we've kind of done what we can. 5.5. It's not as good as it could be. We're not even going up, actually, in the coefficient rankings. Suddenly, the penalty save by Eskic takes on a whole new meaning. Chat, how has that happened? How have we managed that? That is so stupid that 7 points got us through. It never even, I never even considered it a possibility that 7 points would be enough. Because in 11 seasons, 7 points was only enough once. And that was in, a 6-way tie where, -3 goal difference wasn't enough. I didn't save the game, did I? Save the game now. Oh, we got Lions now. Should we just batter Lions? Are the players back from AFCON yet? Oh, they are. Wait, how did Senegal do? They lost in the semi-final, then bottled the 3rd place playoff. Oh, the lads are back from AFCON. Cliff Garcia's at the wheel. It's a party atmosphere, as a wise man once said. How have we made it? That is so stupid. I was getting ready to do the outro, chat, for the YouTube video. Genuinely, we've had one of our worst European campaigns and just got lucky. Or unlucky. In some ways, we've got unlucky. In other ways, we've got ridiculously lucky. Oh, dear. We'll be doing the knockouts on tomorrow's stream, starting at 2 o'clock. We'll finish the January transfer window. I think we'll get the Champions League draw done as well today. What a stupid game of Football Manager, eh? Also, early goal stars. Why can't we do this in the Champions League? It's almost as if Real Madrid are better than Lions Football Club. Sorry to the Lions fans who are hearing the truth for the first time. Jack, to keep the vibes up, thoughts on the Leafs win yesterday? Oh, my word. I'll be honest. I thought the Panthers had all the momentum before the Mitch goal. I was very... as soon as the Panthers got that goal back, I was just thinking, oh, my... Is this it? And 17 seconds later, there was a ping that reverberated from across the Atlantic. Yeah, what a game. And actually, I'll be honest, the last 4 minutes of the game I was very nervous about. The Panthers were very good at holding zone when they pulled the goalie. It was a bit scary. But that's why you love playoff hockey, isn't it? Oh, look how many players we had in the middle, by the way. And Dong scores. It's 2-0. We're going to get a net free and flee early here, I think. Note that Jack hasn't called it Champo at all, even calling it the other name. And Apex haven't won. Is this the power of the Champo? That is a conspiracy theory, chat. I do not want to hear repeated. Oh, Savino. Give me the free. I'm ready to flee. Get me out of here. 3-0. We're done. What is that? 13-2. Is that a scorigami? Savino got a hat-trick of goals and assists. 4 players got 10.0 ratings. And the man who got 3 goals and 3 assists didn't get man of the match. Unlucky. Chat, when's the Champo knockout draw? I don't think I've missed it. When's the draw for the knockouts? 30th. It's tomorrow. I'm nervous. Who are we getting? Tinkara's requesting a transfer. Absolutely not. Okay, so it's the Champions League knockout stages. I don't know how we've got here. We are a worse seeded team, so we will play one of the seeded teams, which means these are the possible oppositions. I'll be honest, outside of Feyenoord, we played Rennes this year, did we play Rennes this year? Or was it last year? I don't think Rennes a good draw. I'm pretty sure I played Rennes at some point recently. I don't know why I feel like I've played Rennes. I've definitely played Rennes. Was it this year? Oh, it was a couple of years ago and they beat me 3-1. There's not, I'll be honest, there's not really a good draw, is there? I guess Feyenoord or Rennes. Maybe Roma? We've done well against Roma. Actually, no, it's Lazio we've done well against. Wrong Rome-based football club. We're going to get PSG. I've got this feeling. There's a voice in the back of my head that says PSG's the team I'm getting. I still don't know how we're here. To be fair, I don't really care who we get. We got 7. We've made it here with 7 points. Like 2 wins and a draw was enough out of 8 games. All Italian affair there. Are we coming out? No. No Feyenoord. Feyenoord and Red need to stay in. Because I think they're the... Oh, I would need Feyenoord now. Feyenoord might be my only hope. I feel like they're about to come out the hat. And I'm just going to look at the options here and be sad. Okay, we can't play Barcelona. That's good. We're going to play Arsenal, Milan, PSG or Feyenoord. Porto will play... Feyenoord. I would have taken Feyenoord. We knocked out Porto last year. AC Milan, Arsenal. I want AC Milan, I think. I mean, it's not great either. I'm getting... Chat, I called it. I literally called it. I literally called it at the start of the draw. Why did I even watch the rest of it? I just had this feeling. I just knew. There was a 1 in 8 chance I was right. And we're playing PSG. We've played each other twice before. They beat us twice. They've still got Mbappe in this universe. But he's 35 and he's still that good. He's 35 and there is physical still. Absolute pain. Nassini, thank you for the prime, my friend. Oh, dear. Well, that's tomorrow. That is tomorrow's problem to deal with. Oh, chat, today's been an absolute rollercoaster of a stream. I don't even know how have we ended up in this situation where we're still in the Champions League? Absolute madness today. We were so bad. But players are back from AFCON. Transfer window's still open for one day. You know what? I'll make some signings to start tomorrow's stream. I'm going to be like, yeah, a bit of retail therapy. I wish there was actually players that wanted to sign that could be sufficient retail therapy, but there just isn't. Unless I want to sign Pladder. I don't want to sign Pladder. There's just no one to spend money on, is there? There is literally just no one to spend money on. I'll worry about all this tomorrow. Chat, it's been an absolutely bonkers stream today. I'll apologise to the Twitch viewers especially because you've had more drops in the stream today than usual. YouTube gets scot-free with the drops and it's not as bad for you guys. But I appreciate you all playing up with the various tech issues. Next time out, we need a miracle on stream tomorrow. We will be live from 2 PM UK time in the afternoon. And we'll take it on PSG and hoping that we can do okay. Is it our third year in a row reaching the Champo knockouts? I've called it the Champo chat. We're bringing the Champo back. Did I not make the Champo knockouts? Champo knockouts. Did I miss out on it one year? I've just erased it from my memory. Apparently I did. Maybe that's how you cope with trauma. Just forget about it. Right, chatto. I'll see you tomorrow for the Champo. It's been a pleasure today, like I already said. Really appreciate you all hanging out. If you're watching on YouTube and you want to help the stream out a little bit, do go down below and leave a like. I know it gets memed on a little bit. Likes on streams especially seems to really help with getting them onto people's home pages over videos. And I feel like the world deserves to see this stream. Yeah, gang, we'll leave things there for today. We're going to be back live tomorrow, same time and place as always. There is also a YouTube video tomorrow dropping at midday. We'll be live from 2 o'clock in the afternoon UK time. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Tomorrow's going to be a massive one. I'll see you next time for more. Goodbye. Have a lovely evening.